we will chug a 3-stock ale on stream.
You know what he said? If we get 5 subscribers,
what he said.
I will go get him and myself a 3-stock ale to chug it. 5 subscribers right now.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Hey, yo, Rivals is funny.
Hey, yo, Rival got jokes.
Rivals got jokes.
Rival, bro. I love Rival.
Yeah, no comedy. All right.
I just can't get over. Nah, never mind.
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna say it.
Come on, look at me minding my own business.
Look at me minding my own business too. We got Lummox and Key.
They's already back.
Did they play today?
No, this is their first time today.
So many sword matches, bro. You love
And this is this is essentially the Roy matchup with a worse recovery. However,
I wouldn't say worse. I'd say much worse.
Nah, fair. A lot of the situations that Sephiroth gets put in with dealing with Chrom is the fact that he has to look out for an unfavorable recovery.
I think playing against Polar's Roy was a good match, a good warm-up for Kay.
It's the best warm-up he could ask for.
Yeah, they do play fairly different, Chrom and Roy, but I mean, it's fairly similar as well. The swordies and the hard reads, you know what I'm saying? So Kay's gonna have a fairly easy time as of right now, but I'm not sure what Lummox's record is against Kay. I wouldn't be surprised that these guys have a fairly competitive set.
I was gonna say I want to say it's probably heavily skewed to Lummox, to Kay, because of the fact that Lummox usually plays Roy.
That's true. I'm so bad at like player matchups. Like I never know everyone's
Now
set
this should be a stock, guaranteed. But the air dodge back in, great stuff from Lummox.
Damn, man, he was doing a little slingshot.
You saw that slingshot technique. I'm using this.
He said, nah, bro, I'm not gonna let you do that in my face.
All right, it's 2-1K. Thank you, Empty Paper.
Nice.
And right now it's 2-2 in this game.
Shout out to Empty Paper with the awesome facts.
We appreciate it.
Yo,
the
I
car
love that.
facts.
I love that. Thank you so much, Empty Paper.
Yeah, you were the best.
Oh, god damn, my boy going crazy.
Oh, bro, if he down there at a
I love the patience from Lummox there because that's generally how he acts with Roy as well.
Oh, tries to get the Jer. He's not going to give it to him. The grab into the... No, not going to get the forward there. That combo's actually very hard.
What? No, that turnaround.
What a pivot grab. Jesus Christ.
That was like, holy crap, that was crisp.
Exclamation bracket, Nito.
Now, sometimes the way that Kay plays, I'm like, maybe your father is like a gray-haired Seraph.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying his father might be Sephiroth.
Oh.
God damn.
I was like...
My bad.
I was like,
I won't make jokes
man,
anymore.
What?
That's death.
Not later.
Yeah. And that's the biggest part about this.
Yeah, you got me at gray hair, and I was like, what?
So, I mean, silver hair, it's the same shit, but I feel you.
I hate people who are like, oh, it's got silver, that's great. Like, all right, I'm colorblind.
I mean, look at the stress. The stress.
Word, no, for sure. 53 on Lummox. Yeah, has one wing with rage and unable. Great SDI there from Kay, keeping him alive just long enough, and that'll kill. Great stuff.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
That's actually guaranteed.
It was at that perfect percent.
Yeah.
It's not always guaranteed.
No.
But that one was?
It's a
actually,
percentage.
I was gonna say
right?
it's less guaranteed when he has one wing than when he's regular vanilla Sephiroth.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like sometimes they literally swing at nothing. Sometimes it's literally a frame trap.
Yeah.
So good stuff right there from Kay to recognize that that's the time to go for the backer.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they don't go for it.
No, and that is, as you said, great percentage awareness because you don't always want to just go for that back air. And now Lummox kind of playing off the back foot. I don't like this stage that much.
It sucks for Lummox because it seems like it's a trend for them to play from the deficit.
Yeah.
So they're always playing
and
from behind.
I feel like it's so much worse on stages like this that there's too much space in between him.
Oh, I love that early up B.
Yeah, I do too. There's too much space between him and Sephiroth in this matchup.
Oh!
What a call out. What a call out.
He caught him on like barely like the last frame of the air dodge, bro.
Yeah, and honestly, as Sephiroth, that's something you have to do. That's not gonna kill. What a recovery there. Yes,
Yo,
you cannot scintilla if it's too low because there's not a hurt box that appears above the ledge. Great stuff there from Lummox.
Yeah, Lummox is so loud with the recovery. Gucci and I were talking about it. His Sephiroth was catching, like he was so good at baiting in and out to miss so many things. compensating that. And the perfect DI?
Yeah, I think he's going to need to have these cheeky recovery routes as well as, you know, phenomenal DI to keep it alive playing as Chrom. You know how it is on the offstage situation, man.
Yeah.
And now we have a 3-1 situation from Lummox, and I feel like they do so good at adjusting. They're really good at playing from the deficit, as I said earlier.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it took them a game to kind of understand what Sephiroth's win condition is as compared to what they need to be doing to make successful ventures into their advantage state. And they've been getting a lot out of it, considering how patient their Chrom is playing.
And if Sephiroth's going to hit that time, the up B.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. You don't really have an option as Chrom, and usually that's more Sephiroth's win condition because he gets so overwhelmed with frame data by Croy.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's knocked
Oh!
down.
That's
That's
oh!
And you have to tech things like a situation
Nah,
like that.
bro, even in that situation, you know what? I'm sure the Shadow Flare is 7 seconds, right?
6.5.
7 seconds. So I'm sure he was not counting 7 seconds when he got hit.
No,
as
but
he should.
But
he
even,
should
no,
count.
no, you should count them. But more of the problem is, I don't think that you expected that you needed the stage.
Or that they were gonna be off stage either. It was just very fortunate on Kate's
Oh,
part.
one up.
Yeah, that was like,
one
that
up
was
there.
such a...
Oh, that's
no,
gonna do
geez.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
And that's why this matchup is a little bit worse than Roy because of the up B of Chrom. Your ass out as soon as you have to be a little bit lower to recovery and get back to stage.
They also didn't have to falling nair on K landing back on stage. They could have.
But being aggressive and expecting what you know about Sephiroth frame data, you expect to get away with it.
Yeah, that was the most like unfortunate 45 seconds I've ever seen.
Agreed.
You got staged like at like 20, didn't even know that was gonna happen, and then that happened. I was taking the shirt off of the 2-0 lead.
And Dan Listo saying gas station
Yo,
chicken
gas
is 50-50.
station- What?
I
Nah.
know. Oh, and hold up.
Don't tell me y'all eating 7-Eleven pizza.
Sephiroth took his shirt off. He did it for the bitches.
He
Oh
said
my-
it's summertime.
It's Friday night!
my titties is out, bitch. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Anyways, game
He said suns out, guns out, mother.
Talk that talk when you talking, brother. My brother. Yeah.
Motherfucking gas station chicken. That's disgusting.
All right. A big part about this matchup that does make a pretty big difference is the counter from both Croy. So you can go out there and contest sword dash.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, huge off.
I wanted to ask, can he contest off stage with a counter?
That's
But-
so risky.
It's
But-
not ideal.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You don't really think about that on paper. Chrom doesn't want to be off stage.
Hell no.
Why
Absolutely.
are you going to commit
Bro,
to
you
that?
go off stage and you like try to counter an octo slash and it's just, you miss it, like bro, you're dead.
It's a one-time read.
Yeah, it's a read. If you're saying that it's going to connect, then it's a read that Lummox is going to have to pull out of their sleeve.
Yep.
Because there's some situations where K is too far off stage, so he has to go for like the octa slash or the what's the neutral one? What's the normal one?
Oh, sword dash.
Sword dash. So he has to go for the octa slash or the sword dash. And if the counter is going to hit, man, let it rip. And if you're gonna make it back on stage, crash it. You have to make it back on stage.
There's that F-tilt.
Yeah, and that F-tilt actually does hit below
Yeah,
ledge.
he went for it the first time and didn't miss, so I was like, oh, maybe it doesn't hit, then he actually went up a lot closer, so I like that.
Yeah, and please understand, Lummox's shield does not exist right now. And Kay is very aware, and he's going to punish it accordingly. All right, is getting back to center stage. Lummox, this is not out of his hands yet, because Kay has a tendency to feel overwhelmed when the neutral stops shifting in terms of the pendulum towards him.
Okay.
And so most of the time he just retreats to, you know, the ledge and or at least spaces himself a little bit more against whoever is really frame dating his ass down.
Nah,
You
son.
buried that, you're wild.
That's crazy. My boy really went for the S-Smash streak. Not gonna give it to him, but Lummox is super aggressive,
However,
man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The frame data of Sephiroth does not have the tools to deal with it. So as soon
Yeah,
as
you
he
see
gets
how
to
he
his
can just
face,
run in?
yeah.
Double edge dance is going to be to
that
the
dash attack
detriment as
took
they
him
eat
out.
that
Because of that one wing, it came just in time to give him the damage that he would need to take that out. And a good roll back, and he's getting punished really hard with these falling nairs. Lummox needs to make something happen
He's
really
going
quick.
to need to make something happen for sure, because this might be their tournament stock as K is letting
Oh,
it rip.
Lord.
He goes to
that was
Octa
free
slash. Yeah, I knew it.
I liked it down.
He should have Octa slash down though.
Yeah, because it would have caught the extra
the
frame.
air dodge, yeah.
The problem is Octo Slash, you think? It's a very, very inconsistent move.
It's
so it
either
might not
up,
caught
it's
him.
either up or down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't really
completely
do
up or
it. You don't
completely
really do it down.
Angles don't
Out.
matter unless you have a hard read.
Yeah. So, hey, my boy K really went for the disrespect, and don't let him come back because I feel like Lummox is out.
Lummox is definitely a momentum-based
Yeah.
character, and he plays a momentum-based character.
Yeah, you gotta be scared right now, K.
And honestly, you have to be scared
Oh!
of Jay
Nah,
because-
that smash not gonna happen.
And these hard, oh my god, these hard call-outs he's trying to do for some of the stuff that Sephiroth is throwing out is not working in his favor.
Yo, K's neutral right now is going wild. He is not.
Uh-oh, finally punishes the dash attack.
I was gonna say not committing, but I've been wrong.
All right, this is gonna be it. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yep. Let's get the chairs coming out.
yeah. And he has to get back down on stage.
No, wait, hold up, back here.
And he's more likely to make a mistake coming down from platform because he's gonna go for that back air or he's gonna go for an up air.
The more that K stalls, the more that he could, take the stock off of Lummox real quick. Lummox is very momentum based, and they do have the momentum right now, but
They're gonna go for that same back air that we saw.
You see K, he's
Yep.
just trying to slow it down.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's kind of all you can really do.
And here's the problem. If he was Roy, that would have killed already.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're looking for a jab.
This is so
Good
scary.
patience and shield.
The neutral is going wild. There's no.
Yeah, unfortunate. Great stuff there from K3. Oh, on Lummox.
30 and a handshake.
Yeah. And it's tough because one wing Sephiroth with Masamune, if you get the heavy hit of something, it's way more powerful than you're thinking every single time.
F-tilt is called Masamune.
No, his sword is called Masamune.
Ah.
Okay. And then,
Nerd.
And then Clouds is the Buster Sword, right?
Yes. Yes.
Motherfucker,
Actually,
you never
hang
played-
on, hang on. It's the Buster Sword for his regular ult that he doesn't have like the shoulder that has
Oh,
the
and
sleeve
then like
on it.
this cloud out there.
And then and the second one is called Fusion Sword.
What?
Fusion Sword because it's it's 5 or 6 actual swords in one.
You know what's funny? One of my homies in Discord, he's always telling us about like Final Fantasy facts, and the only reason I